Good morning, dear student of 9th row standard. We are doing chapter 4, atomic structure and chemical bonding. In the previous chapter, we have done the discovery of electrons, discovery of protons. Now, today we will start our next topic, J.J. Thomson's model, plum pudding model. This was the first model given by J.J. Thomson, and the name of the model is plum pudding. According to this model, atom is considered to be a sphere of uniform charge. Atom is a spherical in shape, and the positive charge is equal to the total negative charge, and atom as a whole is neutral. And according to J.J. Thomson, this whole space is covered with the positive charge, and electrons are embedded into it like dry fruits in a plum pudding. Next is discovery of nucleus. Discovery of nucleus. Rutherford was a scientist who discovered the nucleus. He arranged an experiment in which he directed a stream of alpha particles. Alpha particles means positive charge. Positive charge. He bombarded alpha particles on the thin sheet of gold foil. This is a thin sheet of gold foil, and he bombarded alpha particles in it, and he observed that most of the alpha particles passed through the foil. The most of the alpha particle passed through the foil. Some alpha particles were slightly deflected. These are slightly deflected, and some very few alpha particles were either deflected a large angle, it deflected large angle, and it retraced their original path. These are the observation of Rutherford's experiment. Rutherford, by using these observations, he proposed a model named as Rutherford atomic model. He said that according to this model, he said that atom contains a very large empty space. That's why most of the alpha particles pass through the metal foil without deviating their path. The atom has a very large empty space in which no charge is there. So that's why alpha particles went straight through the atom. And he also observed that the alpha particles which retrace their path because all the positive charge present in the center of the atom. That's why very few alpha particles either deflected back or deflected at a large angle, because positive and positive charge repel each other. That's why these reflected at a large angle. So this was his second observation. Next, he observed that the size of the nucleus is very small. The positive charge is placed in a very small space because very few alpha particles come back to their original path. Other thing, he noticed that electrons revolve around the nucleus. Electron revolves just like that. This is a positive charge, and electrons have revolves around the nucleus in a definite path, and this path is known as shells or orbits. Last is atom as a whole is neutral. Atom as a whole is neutral because positive charge, total positive charge is equal to total negative charge, means number of protons is equal to number of electrons in an atom. So positive charge cancel negative charge, so atom as a whole is neutral. Atom has no charge on it. Next is drawback of Rutherford atomic model. As Rutherford, according to Rutherford, electrons revolves around the nucleus, and he didn't say that in a definite path or they have their fixed path. Only he said that atoms revolves around the nucleus. But drawback of the Rutherford model was that if atom revolve around the nucleus, and while revolving, electrons loses its energy, and because of the attraction, positive negative attraction, electrons comes closer to the nucleus and ultimately fall into the nucleus, and atom will collapse. This was the drawback of Rutherford atomic model. Next scientist was the Bohr, who gave his atomic model. That atomic model was Bohr's atomic model. In 1913, Niels Bohr explained the stability of atoms. According to Bohr model, electrons revolves around the nucleus in a definite path, in a definite orbit, in a definite shell. Electrons revolves. So, if when we give energy to electrons, then the electrons will jump to another level. Otherwise, they will revolve in the given in that only one orbit. Next is main postulates of a Bohr atomic model. The electron revolving around the nucleus are confined to certain fixed orbit called shells. These are the shells. First shell is n is equal to 1. First shell is k. Second is L, M, N, O, P. These are the shells. This is first nucleus is placed in the center of the atom, and this is the first shell known as K shell. L shell is second energy shell, third energy shell. While it is revolving around the nucleus, according to Bohr's model, when electrons revolve around the nucleus in an orbit, electrons neither lose or gain energy. When we